So they're calling for rain today at one point or another. I have the floor, subfloor painted and touched up some loose spots with the Gorilla. I can't really show it right now because I put the camper shell on top of it because it has been calling for rain for the past couple of days. So I went ahead and put it on to get the whole thing covered. What I'm about to attempt now is to get it attached to the floor, the camper shell attached to the floor. And what I'm gonna do for that, as you see, I got what I'm gonna try to use is some spacers here. And I'm gonna go around and put PL 300 around the edge. Then I'll come back and put just a little bit of Gorilla on top of that, lower it down, and hopefully I can get it lined up on my first shot because this is going to get pretty messy. Now, as I put the PL 300 down, I'm putting it down in a zigzag pattern. And now that I have that down in place, I'm gonna just come back and squirt a bead of Gorilla over that. Which happens to be the 18 ounce, another Facebook treasure find at $10 a bottle. Now is what I think is going to be the real tricky part, is getting it to fall in place, especially being one person doing it. That wasn't too bad. I think that took pretty well. I'll let this sit and do its thing, but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is back it up with some screws. The self-drilling 2-inch screws would be better, but this is what I have at the moment, and I'm just gonna use to have the trussels, and I'm just use them just to pull it into place enough to where it's snug. Okay, the back is a bit high because remember I cut it, but what I'm gonna do with that is fill that in with some great stuff. But I'm not gonna be able to do that until this dries and set because I'm gonna have to get inside and cut it. Where it's oozing, I'm gonna go through and spread that out because it took well in those spots. Have some spots to pull together. And like I said, I'm gonna come through and brace that side. I thought it would touch, but I cut it a little bit higher. And this here is that 3-inch part. That 3-inch filler didn't catch it as much as I like. Now I'm gonna go through and spread the PL and Gorilla. Okay, at this point, from here forward, I'll be adding some great stuff for my gaps and whatnot. So that's stuffed, and give this all the time it needs to do its thing, and we'll come back and get that smoothed out. So this dried pretty good. I'm going around now and doing the trimming it back, and I'll probably put just a bit of compound over it to smooth it out a bit, and then I'll pour that bottom part up and get it attached and fastened in place, and then I can start doing the I think I'm gonna put one more layer of skin on it, make sure it's dripping over this edge real well. And what I think I'm gonna do to finish this bottom edge is take a 1x4 and put along that bottom edge and fill that in with some Gorilla Glue or some type of adhesive, some type caulking. Now you can avoid a lot of this trimming if you decide to just cut along this straight edge, and then just instead of trying to, what I want to do is pull this up but at the same time I'm starting to think maybe I'll just drape it right on down. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll just extend it down, because that'll be one piece going down, and I won't have to worry about trying to smooth where it's hard and stuff here. Won't have to worry about trying to flatten that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this all the way around. And like I said, just put that 1x4 border down there at the end and let it bring the fabric on down beyond that point, and then just use that board to fasten it on that end, on the bottom. So that will be that for the moment. And once this dry, do the normal, regular routine, sand it down smooth. And from there, I'll just be, well, from there, it's on to the door. As you see that, when I pull that back off, that 3-inch section it came right out. So I'm just gonna line the door up on this line, and that's where I'm gonna cut the door in. It's gonna be, it's funny, I took off about 30 inches and the door is about 30 inches. But we'll just have to make it work. So I had time to, nope, it's not quite dry, so I'm gonna let it sit out here for another day, even the parts that are thin. Now my patchwork for this, I'm gonna put those blocks in as such to hold that in place. Then I have some little fillers located throughout the bottom in certain spots. I'm going to put some Gorilla Glue on them first to hold them in place, and then I'll come back and grate stuff them. On the inside, I have that little gap at the bottom, and I'm gonna just try to grate stuff that in and trim it out on the inside. So like I was saying, I'll be giving that time to totally dry, cure. So I'm gonna just give that a couple days. And as well as just letting this sit during that time to get really hard, really cured. And then we'll come back and work on trimming that down, sanding the rest of all of that down. I'm thinking about moving the door as well. Once that is in place, I'll get all that worked out. And I'm thinking about putting the door on this end. That'll give me a whole new panel to work with. and I can just come in and fill this in. I just think it might work out better as far as one for weight and give me a new panel to work with as well. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and finish filling this in. Once that part dries out, we'll go ahead and cut a section for that, Gorilla Glue that in, great stuff as needed, and we'll just take it from there. So it's either been cool for a consecutive number of days or raining. So this is the little doohickey I've hooked up to try to keep water off of it. It has started to dry, the mud, but then it rained, so it got soft again. I'm gonna go ahead and try to trim up the great stuff spots, and hopefully, see, this is what I was saying where it got, this is like I was saying where water got on it and it softened it up again. So this is the end. I'm gonna move the door on and I'm gonna fill this in, but I'm not gonna cut the door just yet until that hardens up again. I'll probably try to get it marked off, but yeah, it's cool out as well, but just trying to shave this down is not going to affect it too much. So that's what I'll be working on tonight. But this is where I'm at the moment. Like I said, we'll work on getting that trimmed down. At least if I can get the great stuff trimmed up, I'll be at a good point. So I'll be going around trimming that up. And being that it's as cool as it is tonight, I'm gonna just trim it and then come back and mud it tomorrow after I had a little time to warm up.